Hi ladies, Fiona's here. Bit later than I expected. How did you sleep last night? How was your level of sleep? Did you wake up and think, I haven't moved all night long, I've just had the most amazing restful sleep? Or did you wake up at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning? Did you get up to go pee? Did you have interrupted sleep? Were you so tired when you went to bed, but as soon as you got into bed you were wide awake? Or did you wake up in the morning and you were just like so exhausted? I know sometimes my eyes are just like, oh. It's because you haven't caught those waves that are really, really going to help you have a really good quality sleep. Let me explain something. When you sleep, you have different waves. So there's about 4 different waves that you can go through during the night. The first wave, the most important wave, to do with sleep Scientology and all those kind of lifts, you know, all the scientists have researched sleep and how important it is to you, but I'm just going to tell you what happens when you're sleeping. You have this peak that comes up just, if you can catch it, for about 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that, before midnight. If you can catch that, that's a very good sleep rhythm to come into. If you can, you go through 4 of these sleep rhythms during your sleep. They come around every about 90 minutes. So having 8 hours good quality sleep is absolutely fantastic, not only for you to feel good, but let me tell you something, it's actually releasing a hormone that not very many people are talking about. Hardly anybody is talking about this particular hormone that is released during sleep. Now, I know when people come and do a detox or a retreat with me, they're coming and they are saying, I've never slept so much or so well in my whole life. I feel absolutely rejuvenated, fantastic. It's because they've allowed themselves to just have everything drop away. They're eating well. Their body is repairing itself. It's got this great capacity to rejuvenate itself. It's basically repairing every single cell in your body. So as they do the fast and as they do the detox and as I teach them and we go through all the the nutrition elements that they need, their body is just boosted beyond level. When you go through these sleep cycles, that is the hormone that's actually released. And when you get a good quality sleep, when you get down to the delta waves, when you get down to those really deep waves of the deep sleep, that's the rejuvenation sleep, when your body's able to have cell regeneration, when you're retaining minerals and your fat burning. This is an amazing time when there's something that's released called the growth hormone. Now, when you're a kid, when you're a little girl, you need the growth hormone to grow. And when you get older, getting into your 40s and your 50s, it reduces and reduces and reduces. Now that's why we age. But there are some tricks that you can do which will actually boost your growth hormone. So that's what I wanted to just let you know what was available to you. So the way that you're going to get better and better at sleep is obviously by changing the times that you eat, having a very dark room, having the right temperature. There's a lot of science behind having a really good night's sleep. But I'm just here to tell you that sleep is very important as part of your tool for weight loss. When people come and do a retreat with me, and whenever I've done one before, the amount of rest that you get, your body can only release the fat that's in the cells, the fat that's being stored when it feels safe and when you are totally and utterly relaxed. That's why I'm always talking about the stress levels. If you're stressed, your body is holding on to the weight. It's needing all that weight and it's going to just keep creating weight because you are in this trajectory of deadlines and stress. Anyway, we're talking about stress tomorrow. We're talking about sleep today. So what we want to be able to do is help you have more of this hormone when you sleep, when you are 100% rested and in the delta waves, that are going to be producing more and more of this hormone that you need, this growth hormone that only comes when you sleep. So again, when you're in the delta waves, you are in full capacity regeneration, rejuvenation. Your body's repairing any dead cells, any cancerous cells, a lot of sugar around your body. We were talking about this yesterday. The liver releases a lot of sugar. Then your body and your pancreas has to release a lot of insulin to reduce the sugar. So if you've got a lot of this going on, you're buzzing. You're not zizzing, you're buzzing. So if you're waking up early in the morning, that's often why. It's just because you've got too much of this going on. If you're waking up to go to the toilet a lot, it's usually if you're pre-diabetic. Diabetics go to the toilet a lot, but usually later on in the afternoon, evening, and particularly when they're sleeping. This is insulin problems, so make sure you know this and you're aware of this, because there is a formula and a protocol that I use that actually helps you. Also, if you're having too much protein, you can wake up really exhausted. You can wake up very, just foggy head. You can't concentrate. Often that's to do with the fact that you've eaten too much protein, because if you eat too much protein, the body often translates that and converts that into sugar for you as well. And what I talk about a lot, you'll hear this by the end of the week, to do with this body code, is reducing the carbs, reducing the amount of sugar. Again, you are not going to have a good night's sleep if you're eating late at night and snacking a lot. Every time you snack, every time you eat something, it comes in, because it's actually there to reduce the sugar levels and balance everything out. It does a good job until it's been worked too hard, and then it just doesn't work at all. All right, so if you've had some good exercise, or you found ways to relax during the day, find a good way to relax before you go to bed. If you've got some nice routine things that you do, again, I can help you with those to help you have a much better level of sleep. So yeah, growth hormone during sleep, absolutely essential. Children need it for growing, adults need it for anti-aging, and it's needed to sort of do all the good things with the protein that you're eating. It helps with your skin, it helps with your muscles, it helps with your flexibility, cell regeneration, retain the minerals, and fat burning. That's why I talk very much about the fact that when you're sleeping, you're actually losing weight. So the things that help, especially if you are going into menopause, if you're later in life, 45, 50s and 60s, it's looking at when and how you eat that really boosts your growth hormone. Keeping your blood sugar lower boosts your growth hormone. This is often called the way of eating that I adhere to, which is keeping your body in ketosis, which means that you are burning the fat for fuel rather than sugar for fuel. So very, very low carbohydrates. And animal protein like eggs. I know if you're vegan, we need to think about other ways of doing that. Vitamin B3, niacin, and sometimes intensive exercise, absolutely not every single day. Just walking. If your body's telling you that you just don't want to do any exercise at all, it's because she needs more rest. Rest is very, very important to your body. So if she's not getting rest, she's certainly going to be driving you towards having more rest before you ever think about doing exercise. I'm going to be talking about exercise on Thursday, because exercise should only be done if you absolutely enjoy it and love it, because otherwise you're adding more stress on your body. All right, I'll catch up with you later, catch up with you tomorrow, and I'm going to be here talking about the stress element of the body code. Good night, see you later.